Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magic News with Magic Ridge. Today, I want to go over some spoilers. So we're going to go over a couple sets and their little bit of peeks into these spoilers. We're not in spoiler season yet. So first up, we're going to do Modern Horizons 2, which I'm super excited for. Might even buy a collector's box. Enemy fetch lands, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so first spoiler we got for the Modern Horizons 2 is Brainstorm. So Brainstorm is an artifact. It costs 1 mana of any color, colorless. And you can pay 2 mana, tap it, sacrifice Brainstorm, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. I don't know. I like the artwork, you know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. Next up, we have a saga. So we have Urza's Saga. So, I don't even know how much this thing costs. I think it's free. It's an enchantment land saga. Very strange. I don't see a casting cost, which is different. So there's going to be 2 artworks of this guy. So the one on screen is the first artwork. So anyway... So I'm not sure what they call these exactly, the stages, but anyway, I'm going to call it a stage. So stage 1, Urza's Saga gains tap and add a colorless mana to your mana pool. Stage 2, Urza's Saga gains, you can pay 2 mana, tap it to create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Alright. And the third stage is going to be search your library for an artifact card with mana cost, a 0 or 1. That's pretty good. That's your Soul Rings, that's your Moxes, Lion's Eye Diamond, Lotus Petal, yada 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 yada, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's cool. We're going to check out the second artwork very quickly. The second artwork, I guess that's kind of the same artwork, just kind of like a whited out. I don't know if this is going to be like, if this is going to be the etched version. I really have no idea. Next up is something that's not super exciting. I'm pretty sure it's already in Modern, but maybe not. So we have Counterspell. So Counterspell is blue, 2cc, instant speed, counter, target, spell. Alright, here's the artwork. It's pretty normal, new one. And next is the... second artwork that they have spoiled. So this is going to be like a borderless type ordeal. This one's much cooler. I like it. I wish instead it was Zur in the picture instead of whatever this female is that I'm not sure who is. Maybe it's going to be a Planeswalker or something from this set. I have no idea. Next up, very interesting card. So we have Diamond Lion. So instead of Lion's Eye Diamond, we now have a creature that costs 2 mana, 2cc, 2 mana of any color. Artifact creature cat, okay? It is a 2/2. You can tap it to discard your hand, sacrifice Lion's Eye, Lion's Eye Diamond, rather sacrifice Diamond Lion to add 3 mana of any one color. Activate only as an instant. Now, I guess I was wrong with the Jeweled Lotus, okay? So I love Black Lotus. I don't own any, but it's a very cool card. So Lion's Eye Diamond, Diamond Lion. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this because you're only going to actually gain the 1 mana off of this, kind of. So it's a 2 for 3 type ordeal instead of the 0 for 3, which is awesome with the Lion's Eye Diamond. So anyway, so it's going to be a 2 mana into it to get 3 mana out of it. Like I said, I was wrong on Jeweled Lotus. I still don't own any copies. I personally don't love the card. But it's doing well. I think it's at like 110, 120 on the top end. It's pretty high up there. It's going up. So Diamond Lion's probably going to be a high value card if I had to guess. If I pick one up, I'll probably hold on to it just to see what it does. Personally, I'd rather Lion's Eye Diamond, obviously. They're quite expensive nowadays. I should pick one up when they're at 200. But that's besides the point. So yeah, Diamond Lion. All right. All right, I see you, Watsy. Next up, we have a white card. We have Sanctum Prelate for 1 mana of any color and white, 3cc, creature type human cleric, 2/2. This is also a mythic. As Sanctum Prelate enters the battlefield, choose a number. Non-creature spells with mana value equal to the chosen number can't be cast. This will probably be a decent card. I'm not like, oh my god, on it, because I already, in my mono white Avacyn deck, I already run Chalice of the Void. So, yeah, Chalice of the Void hits creatures as well as non-creatures, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, though. Creatures much more easy to get rid of than artifacts, arguably. So, yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? What do you think? All right. Next up, we have the enemy fetch lands. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Return of the enemy fetch lands. So first up, we have Verdant Catacombs. It is the black-green version. Pretty sure everybody knows what these do, but you pay 1 life, sacrifice it, search your library for a swamp or forest card, and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. All right, so we have this version. And the reason I might buy the, what is it? Collector's box. I usually boycott them, but it looks like they're here to stay. It's been like hit the 2-year mark. They're going up, so I think they're here to stay. But I don't know if this is true, but I heard the old school border, like this current Verdant Catacombs on your screen. I heard you might be only get the old school borders in the collector's boxes. Now, I'm not sure, but it's very possible. I have to see what happens after spoiler season and a little more information is out. But, yeah, old school foil border card like Verdant Catacombs, probably at least 200-300, I'd have to guess. Maybe even more, probably more for some of the other ones. So, yeah, that would pay for the whole collector's box. But yeah, anyway, next up we have Scalding Tarn. So we have the Is It one. So we have blue-red. We'll just take a second to admire it. Not the greatest artwork of the Scalding Tarns, I would have to say. And then we have the old border. All right, the old border does look a lot better. Yeah, people seem to like them too. Like I said, the reason I might pick up a collector's box is because with Time Spell Remastered, even the worst foils, the worst old school like this guy, the worst of the worst, Card Kingdom was taking $39 for pretty much any foil, old school border. So for store credit, so it's pretty cool. So I might be getting this. We'll see. Next up, we have Misty Rainforest. I don't think I need any of these so far. So yeah, this is the green-blue. We'll admire this for a second. Check out the old school border. There she is. Very nice, very nice. Next up, we have Arid Mesa. Red-white. I do want a copy of this. This will go straight into Avacyn, along with a few other cards and a Crucible of Worlds. Love to pop a Crucible of Worlds if I can get maybe 5+ of these type of things. So I get the enemy fetch lands. There's a few more out there. Is it Prismatic? Something? Prismari? I don't know. But there's a few different ones that do this kind of thing. There's the tree with the mushrooms on it. Fabled Passage, I believe. So yeah, might pick up a few of those lands. Thin some of the lands I have in there now. And go with some of these guys. And a Crucible of Worlds. Alright, next up, here's the old school Arid Mesa. Very nice. That looks like it belongs. I don't know if I forgot the white one. I'm pretty sure there's a white-black one, too. I guess I missed it or something, or it's not in here. I thought that it was part of the enemy fetch lands. But anyway, next up, we have Dakin Blackblade. Now, this is not on a greatly reputable site, and I hope this isn't true. So, on the pack art, my favorite character from lore is actually Dakin Blackblade. I used to have a commander deck with Dakin Blackblade. Just not a huge fan of what it does. it's like a lands matter deck. I'm more of getting rid of lands, but so anyway, so we definitely have a new artwork for Dakin Blackblade. So this card, obviously, that I'm posting on the screen isn't a thing. So it's going to be a new artwork. So we don't know if Dakin Blackblade is going to be a Planeswalker. In the lore, he was a Planeswalker. So he should be coming back as a Planeswalker. So yeah, we don't have enough information on that right now, so I'm going to let that go. But Dakin Blackblade coming back, and I'm so excited. So very excited. So next up, we're going to go right to the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. So the D&D set that's coming to Magic sometime after the Modern Horizons 2. So, first up, very good mono black card. We have Vorpal Sword for 1 black mana. It is an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch. Equipped cost is 2 black, so black, swamp, 2 CC equipped cost. And it has a thing on it here. So for 5 mana and black. So 8 mana. So until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So it'd be good in a mono black deck. Mono black decks, you can generate a heck of a lot of mana with certain cards if you have all the cards you need. So this would be kind of cool, kind of niche thing to put in that, I think. +2/+0 Death Touch is pretty good in itself for 1. 2 equipped. It's not terrible. So yeah, definitely possibly going to add to one of my mono black decks. Here is another foil artwork for it. I don't know what this is going to be. This may be the buy a box promo or something. I'm not really sure. Different artwork in foil. Looks like an extendo art. Next up, I forgot what this thing is. Like I said, I didn't play D&D, and I don't have a lot of notes in front of me. But this, is it a beholder or something like that? Like I said, I didn't play like next to no D&D, but this is something from D&D that's pretty important. It has a lot of eyes, so I definitely dig it on the account of how many eyes it has. It's very cool. Reminds me of something from Doom. Reminds me of a Doom creature. One of those circular Doom guys. But yeah, so we have this guy. I think it's Beholder or whatever. And there's another artwork of the Beholder. We'll take a few seconds to admire it. All right. I don't know much about it. Next up, we have a Tiamat. So for 2 mana of any color and Wooburg, so 7 CC, we have a legendary creature Dragon God. It is a 7/7 with flying. When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards, not named Tiamat, that each have different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. My children will rule over all. Very cool, very cool. I've always wanted to make a 5-color dragon deck. I actually had one for a while. It just seemed too slow. I see now that I probably could have made it faster. So, will I resurrect this? Maybe a few years down the road. We'll see. Very cool. Here's the borderless altar art of it. Different artwork. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Next up, we have a Prosperous Innkeeper for 1 mana of any color and a Forest 2 CC creature type halfling citizen. 1/1. When Prosperous Innkeeper enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Alright, that's cool. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. It is a halfling citizen, so that's some sort of midget, half midget type creature? I'm not sure. Anyway, next up we have Power Word Kill. For 1 mana of any color and a black 2 CC instant speed, destroy target non-angel, dig it, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. Yeah, it's not bad. I play with a card that not a lot of people play with, the non-werewolf, non-vampire card, 2 black. So, let's see. Dragon, devil. No, very little people are playing with devils. Demons and dragons are pretty niche. Demons and angels, rather. Dragons are probably a little more common. But yeah, this is interesting. Cool. Next up, we have Portable Hole. For 1 white mana, 1 CC artifact, when Portable Hole enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until Portable Hole leaves the battlefield. Pretty cool. Hits those soul rings, hits those small CC things that are very good. Hits Mana Crypt and, a lot of things you can name. A whole bunch of stuff. They fall for it every time. This is pretty cool. Not super hyped on it, but cool nonetheless. And next up we have basic lands with text on them. So that's different. So we're going to probably read the text real quick. Again, I apologize, guys. It's been a while since I've been back. I did catch a bit of a cold. I lost my voice for 5 days. So I just have been chilling, relaxing, doing my thing. So yeah, first up we have a Plains, basic land Plains, venturing beneath the desert sands. You've discovered an alien power, pulsing with inconceivable energy. So that's the Plains. Next up we have the Island, basic land Island. Alarmed by the news you brought, the storm giant king of the Maelstrom has called his kin to council. Very cool, very cool. Next up we have the Forest, basic land Forest. Before the Elf Queen will aid you, you must find a way to cure the strange rot afflicting the roots of the ancient trees. Alright, very nice. Next up we have Mountain, basic land Mountain. You may make camp near the ancient rune. You hear the sound of drums echoing in halls where no dwarf has lived in generations. It reminds me of some Lord... And is this the Lord of the Rings one? I don't think this is the Lord of the Rings one. I apologize if I got the D&D and the Lord of the Rings set mixed up. I don't think the Lord of the Rings set's here yet, but that seems very Lord of the Ringsy. Anyway, next up we have Swamp, basic land Swamp. You expected to meet hostile drow in this ancient ruin, but they fled long ago. What darkness could have driven them out? The artwork's pretty fire. The flavor text was not the best out of all of them. So, that is the spoilers. Modern Horizons 2 spoiler season should start roughly 3 weeks before release, which, if I remember, it's June. Is it in June? I think it's June. It's not July. So it was June something, mid-June. So spoiler season should be starting very soon. If you have a chance, me and my friends have another channel where we play Elder Dragon Highlander and record the videos. So if you want to check out some EDH Commander gameplay, go ahead and check out Commander Wars EDH. Alright? I'm going to leave a little picture here. You can go check them out. Other than that, I'm going to start adding my new Facebook to the description. So if you'd like to add me as a friend on Facebook, see what I'm doing in my normal day-to-day life, see what music I listen to, just see what I'm up to in general. I'm going to try to post more on there. So go ahead and check out my Facebook. Add me. I'll leave that in the description as well. And until next time, catch y'all later.